Any better? I got it. I switched to my input, restarted my computer, did everything on my end, switched my camera setup. Let's see. Seems to be a little better. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I think we're good. Now, I gotta go pull my articles real quick. That was weird. You had YouTube crashing the other day. I don't know what that was all about, but it looks like we have a decent video feed now. All right, so we're still gonna do the giveaway. A little behind schedule, but it is all good. So where was I? There we go. Are we good? I think we're good. Better? Sweet. Awesome. Hey, what's going on, man? Appreciate you joining us tonight. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. So, a reboot, restart happens, but it is what it is. So, Galaxy Buds, as I mentioned, I'm kind of glad we're getting new buds, but I'm not too confident that they're going to stay in my ear. I mean, as I mentioned before, sucks. I did have some Galaxy Buds. You know what I'm going to do? I just bought Galaxy Buds, these little silicone tips that go around. You can kind of fit them around here. Now, they don't fit in your case and they don't charge. But it introduces a silicone wingtip, sort of like the Galaxy Buds 2. You can throw a little silicone wingtip on these, and I think it looks like whoever may manufactured those. I just got them last week. I should have put them in my ear today. Things have been falling out all the time. I forget I have them, honestly. And you can't charge them with the little added wingtips on here, so I gotta take them off every time you charge it. It's a pain in the ass, but I just gotta deal with it. But I have a feeling these are gonna be the same way with these Galaxy Buds, but you know, look, I probably could go to something else, but I've tried a lot of different ones. Again, I don't like Pixel Buds. They suck. I can always do the JLab ones, and those are fine. You know, the little $25 earbuds. But if you really want really good quality sound that pair perfectly with Samsung device, I use my Galaxy Buds for every phone I have. OnePlus, Motorola, it doesn't matter. I just use Galaxy Buds, but I'm still going to get new buds when these come in, right? Now, you should, hopefully we're going to see a discount with the release of the S26 Ultra. Typically, they'll do, for the last couple series of devices, you'll be able to upgrade. And then, like, if you want to get the Buds 4 Pro that start out at, where was the, right here, the graphic. So, we don't know how much of a discount we're going to get. I'm thinking they'll probably do like $100 off. So maybe more, hopefully. Hey, Samsung, you could throw us a bone here. So you're looking at, if you want to get the phone plus an accessory, you could get the earbuds, the Pros for, I don't know, $150, $149, and possibly the base model for $79. I cannot remember. I guess I could go back and look, but I can't remember how much I paid for these last time. I'm not going to do that now, but I know you get a decent discount. So if you're interested, I definitely recommend these. If they fall out of your ear, there is a solution. I'll go back and find the additional silicone wingtips you can put on the these aren't those are AirPods. I haven't connected my computer, but anyways, you're getting new buds, and I'm looking forward to that. Now, I think you're going to see new watches, not with the S26, but with the new foldables in July. I think we're going to get new watches and stuff like that. So I'm excited, and I'm going to grab me a pair. So we'll definitely test those out. So excited to see that come true. Now, speaking of S26, so do you remember on the last one how we were kind of giving Samsung the side eye with, oh, we have all these new camera improvements and this and that, and the cameras really haven't changed. Of course, you're getting a new Sony sensor for the front-facing sensor. I'm excited about that. I'm actually using my front-facing sensor right now on my S25 Ultra. I was using my Flip 7 as a webcam. I don't think that was the issue, because on the last live stream I had my other camera, but I do use the front-facing camera a lot. So you are getting a new front camera, but on the rear, I just don't know how much that's going to improve photo quality. Now, they're saying in this leak, in this article, they're saying the S26 is going to get smarter noise reduction for cleaner photos. And that's going to have to do with post-processing. They're going to introduce AI to clean up, you know, like right after you snap a picture, how it takes a second to, you know, it buffers, and then you get, boom, then they hit you with the image. Well, just in that second, right after you snap the picture, it's going to process it super, super fast. And apparently there's a new algorithm for photos that's going to reduce and or smooth out sky gradients. It'll reduce visible image artifacts. Any residual noise that's left in the still photo is going to eliminate that. Now, we've talked about how the privacy shade or privacy display cannot be backlog, cannot work on older Galaxy devices because the technology is actually hardware. It's built into the display. I think they can introduce this into older models, this algorithm, because they're the same cameras, right? Like, so whatever they're using for software improvements, software refinements of the post-processing, I think you're going to be able to see this go into S25 series devices, go into S24 series devices, go into S23, maybe even S22 series at some point in the future. I'm kind of reluctant to get excited about this. We'll certainly test it and see how everything's going. But look, leading up, when is the 25th? I think it's next week, right? Leading up to the launch of this S26 series, you're going to see a lot more leaks come out like this. Oh, improvements to the cameras, improvements to the haptics, improvements to this and to that. You're going to see a lot of that coming out here in the next few days, right? So the 25th is Wednesday. So if you have not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe to the eSIMstudios YouTube channel. We're going to be ordering a couple of phones, and as soon as they're launched, I think it's at 10, is it 10 a.m.? It's either 10 or 12. Hopefully it's 12. Because I think last time I tried to go live at 10, it didn't go too well. But subscribe to the channel. We're going to be your outlet for everything S26, right? As I mentioned, we'll go over, in fact, we'll go over the colors right now, but trade-in deals, see how much. Oh, also want to go in and review my trade-in hack that I do every single year. That can save you, I don't know, 100, 200 bucks on upgrading, right? I'll show you how to find the best trade-in deal for the lowest prices you can pay, and then essentially trade that device in to get the biggest trade-in offer for your new S26 Ultra. So we'll do that next week, so stay tuned. But you're going to see a lot of stuff, a lot of rumors, a lot of leaks like this come out up until the launch of the S26 series. Now, let me show you, if you have not seen, now I did not pull this information up, and we're going to do a giveaway here in just a few minutes, I promise. But I wanted to show you, I wanted to get into the Pixel 11 real quick before we do that. But let me show you S26 Ultra colors. Isn't it funny how when we say S26, we just automatically assume the Ultra, like we just kick the base S26 and S26 Plus to the curb? Let's see. I want to get a photo here to show y'all. If you haven't seen, do we have any colors here? It's not going to be this orange. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me go back up here. Let me go to news. That was 3 weeks ago. No, it was... Here we go. In every rumored color. Getting out. These are the 4 colors that are going to be in store, right? Your T-Mobiles or AT&Ts. You'll be able to get this at Samsung.com. These are not the exclusive. These are just the regular colors, right? And then let me show you what the exclusive colors are. Please tell me there's a picture here. A blue, purple, white, black. Yes. Oh, man. Really screwing me here. Where's the exclusives? Let's see. Bear with me. So yeah, I should have pulled this up before I decided to talk about this, but it was split second. Anyways, it's going to be a sky silver and a... What was it? Maybe y'all could help me out. Is it a pink? No, I want to know the exclusive colors. Anyways, one is a sort of silver color, and the other one is like it's a sky pink or something like that. It's like a girly. It's a silver color with a shade of pink, and then a silver color that's a shiny silver. You know what I'm saying? It's like, really? I don't know. So I think I have no clue, because there was a stretch of like 5 years where I got all black phones. I'm kind of over that. This year, I originally got the S25 Ultra in Phantom Black. That was an exclusive color. I had overheating issues. I returned that. Now I have it's my webcam. It's a white one. So I'm kind of done with black. That eliminates the black one. I've got a white one. Kind of eliminates the white. I don't want to get purple. In that sky blue is kind of, I don't know. It's kind of generic. But I don't like the exclusive colors. I have no idea what I'm going to do this year. I honestly have no clue. I don't know. I'm not really excited, honestly, about you like purple? I know. That's the thing with the Pixel 10a series. I thought Google nailed it out of the park with the colors. I just don't know what's going. I'm speechless. I don't know what people are. I think those are the safe colors in Samsung's eyes, but they're just not attractive to me. Like, none of them. Usually in the past, I'll see a color when they get launched. I'm like, that's the one I want. Like the Phantom Black this time last year. I was like, I'm getting Phantom Black. It looks like the freaking Batmobile. I was excited for that. And it was a bummer when it would get too hot to hold and I had to send it back. In the year before that, was it the mint green? Y'all, some of y'all might not know. I've had the channel for 3 years. Yeah, I had the mint green. I love that color. God, it was great. S24 Ultra. And then at 23, I can't remember. I don't even remember. I've had so many. I wish I could find it for you, but they're about as bland can get. They're a shiny tint, and one just has a shiny kind of blue tint, and one has a shiny pink. No. It's silver. So it's like a shiny silver, not chrome, not like a mirror, but it's just like kind of like a, sparkly silver color. And then there's a pink shade where it's like the same kind of sparkle silver, but has a pink little hue to it. Kind of like for girls. You like purple? Silver green. Yeah, there was the silver green. I remember that. Lime green for the S23 Ultra, I think, was there. It was red as well. Yeah, I do remember a red. And normally they've done a good job on their exclusive colors. A decent job. And this year, I was expecting something better. Even that mint green, why can't they put out the same mint green, right? Or it's okay to refresh I guess I don't know who's making these decisions, but I don't know. I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue. Actually, I'm more excited. I think I told y'all I'm gonna get another OnePlus 15. I'm gonna get this in sandstone. I think I'm more excited about that than the S26 Ultra. You disable all the AI on your phones? Yeah, that's the best way to do it, honestly. And a lot of people don't understand or don't know how to run local models, but I get it. So anyways, those are the Samsung colors, and stay tuned to the channel. We're going to discuss this at length next week when they get launched. So come back to eSIMstudios on launch day, and we'll go over everything, the colors, trade-in offers, and I'll show you my little hack on how to maximize your trade-in value on any trade-in device. Yeah, look, they try to wow you with all these new camera features and the privacy display thing. I know Bradley says that didn't really impress him. That's fine. Everybody's different. But for me, I think that's a really cool idea. I'm just not I'll never use it. Right? I work from home. Right? Like, I have an office here. I'm working on websites all day. I'm talking to customers, YouTube, and I'm just never in large crowds. I don't take the bus. I don't take a subway. I rarely fly. Like, I don't really go to that many sporting events like I used to. I just don't ever use it. Like, whatever. And that'll probably be on a lot of phones here in the next 3 to 5 years. But I get it. If you ride the subway, if you live in New York every day and you ride the subway, it's probably a good thing. Or you're a business class, or like flyer, like you fly all the time. You're probably going to use it a lot in airports. But for me, it's cool, but it's not a big deal, right? I mean, I doubt I'll turn it on to test it out, and that's about it. So, yeah, I'm always a little excited because it's a new phone, but like I said, I'm gonna order me a OnePlus 15, I think, over the weekend, and I'm more excited about that, to get back into OnePlus. I miss that phone. I think I sold my OnePlus a little. I pulled the trigger a little too fast, but I'm gonna get the color I really wanted to in the sandstone. So whatever. Okay, Pixel 11. So check this out. You're gonna get the new ones. Yeah, I am too. I can't wait. Actually, I'm probably more excited about the new buds than I am the new phone. Like, honestly, I love Galaxy buds. I just do. So let's look at this. Oh, and you're gonna keep your S25 Ultra. So I'm already past my time, but we're gonna do a giveaway. Let me just run through this Pixel 11 news. Already there's leaks coming out about the S27 Ultra. So I was going to do that today. I figured I probably don't have enough time, and I definitely don't have enough time now. But we're going to discuss moving forward the S27 Ultra. It looks like we're for sure brand new design, meaning new camera setup on the back, or at least the way that they are aligned. You're getting a new camera system, so you're getting all new design the way it looks. You're getting all new sensors. You're getting new processor. It's going to be even lighter. It's going to be even thinner. Next year is going to be the big upgrade. All right, like if you're holding out, this one didn't impress you that much. I don't blame you. Take a back seat, not a big deal. Next year is going to be the big deal. So that's where they're really gonna Now, probably going to see higher prices, but I mean, it is, I don't know. We'll talk about that later, but check this out. So the Pixel 11, now I find myself at a love-hate relationship with Pixel because I'm keeping an eye on my charging speeds, and I'm not too sure if the 200 charging cycle charging limit has kicked in. I think it has. I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on it over the weekend and mention something next week. But that's what's turned me into a love-hate relationship. Quite frankly, they released this new Pixel 10a with the same 200 charging cycle BS, where they cut your charging speeds in half and battery capacity is at 80%. So the Pixel 11, I have a feeling they're going to put it on future devices. So you're getting, with the new Pixel 11, you're getting a brand new Titan M3 security chip. So currently they have the M2 Titan security chip, and you're getting a brand new Titan security chip. That's good moving forward. And then look at this. There's a possibility that you're going to get a Face ID style unlock. Now, I know Google's been working on this for a while. There's a team at Samsung that's been working on this for a while, trying to get that sensor, or at least that second, because you know iPhones, they use 2 sensors under display. That's why they have that island for 2 sensors. Why it's so effective, especially for security, is it uses essentially both cameras and or 2 sensors to scan your face, a 3D model of your face. That's why it's so accurate and so great with security. Well, it looks like Google's trying to do the same thing. Now, the second camera, I still think they're going to have one hole punch in the middle, but it looks like they might put a second camera under the display, either onto the right or to the left of the hole punch. So that's pretty cool. And as you know, from what I understand, I think Google's, I think the only Android phone that has anything like Face ID right now, meaning you can unlock banking apps with your face. All right, most other Android phones, you always have to do a PIN, passcode, or fingerprint. So keep an eye on this, because that would bring something very cool, especially to introduce their new Titan M3 security chip. I think they're going to try and push this forward, push this into production for the Pixel 11, have a new Face ID, face unlock type deal with their new security chip. So this looks very cool. Me being a Pixel lover, I'll probably still get it. So, but we'll keep an eye on this and talk about this in the future. Let's do the giveaway. Yeah, I do too. And I think those are gone. I think those are gone. Since the Pixel Pixel 9, I haven't put my SIM. Well, of course, you can't put a SIM in a Pixel 10, but you know what I mean. I have, and ironically, my YouTube channel name is eSIMstudios. I've been resisting in the Pixel. Now, I have an eSIM from a MVNO that I've put in there, but my number one line that my family calls me on and everything is a physical SIM. I have yet to convert that into a eSIM and put that in my Pixel. I run a secondary line on my Pixel, an eSIM. But I don't think those are coming back, and it sucks. I wish that was not the case. They need to make it optional, right? Just like with the battery adaptive or the 200 charging cycle thing, make it optional, right? I still wish it had a physical SIM slot in there. Yeah, it's over and done with. Now, I'm waiting to see who's going to be the second Android manufacturer to go all eSIM. I hope it's not Samsung. I could see Nothing. Oh, doing that. I forgot this Nothing story. I could see Nothing possibly doing that, but I don't know. I think everybody's reluctant to do that. That's what I did not pull up, is the Nothing thing. Screw it. Let's I'm not gonna get to that. We're way behind. Let's just do the giveaway. So let me do this in the chat. If you want to win, we'll do a Amazon gift card for $25, or you can have a Cash App. It's your choice, right? Let me do this. Put this in the chat while I get it set up. Hashtag gift. Hashtag gift in the chat. And I'm going to set it up. Let me get that off the screen. I have so many Chrome profiles, it's ridiculous. All right, I'll give everybody a couple minutes, or not a couple minutes. I need to get out of here. I'll give everybody a few seconds. YouTube, I think they've increased their ads for non-premium members. So I heard somebody say the other day they saw like a 3-minute advertisement. 3 minutes? That's longer than like what's on TV. Is everybody ready? Hashtag gift. Hashtag gift. Just got 2 entries. All right, y'all ready? Hang on. All right, let's go. There we go. I was like, on my end, the chat didn't update, so I'm like, what the hell is going on? I know more than 2 people have entered. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard today. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Rammer Jammer, congratulations to you, sir. Appreciate it. You are the lucky winner. Congratulations. I'll get with you on the back end, and we'll figure out the well, it's your choice, Amazon and or Cash App, but I'll get with you here shortly. Appreciate the time. Thank you for sticking around, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We do these every week, basically every week. So especially moving forward, I got tons of cases sent to me this week for the S26 Ultra. So we'll do I'll review them and then give them away to you. And if you don't have an S26 Ultra, still enter, because if you say, nah, I'm good, I don't want the case, then I'll just send you a Cash App or whatever you want. So we give stuff away here, unlike other YouTube channels. So appreciate the time. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Please be safe. And tomorrow, so I promised one of the subscribers and or viewers I was going to do a Verizon network test on the Motorola Signature. I've been busy with the website this week. Tomorrow I have errands to run, and I have a Verizon SIM card sitting next to me. So I'm going to sign up, throw it in here, sign up for service, and I'm going to record, basically do network testing and speed testing all around town, and compile all the network testing and all that good stuff into one video and upload that, so you can see how good the network. T-Mobile's pretty good on here, right? This has tons of 5G bands. So we will test Verizon on the Motorola Signature. I'll upload that tomorrow afternoon, and we can all see how the Verizon network does on this device. So look forward to that. And then I'm also, I promise, gonna do the battery stats, how to unlock your battery stats, not just for the Signature, but on any Android phone. I'll walk you through it. Pretty easy, but you definitely want to do that to get a little better understanding of just how your battery is being used. They restrict so much stuff here in Android right now, especially the battery stats. I'll show you how to essentially unlock them tomorrow, but you gotta download a program for Windows, and you have to essentially connect it to your computer and unlock it via some ADB commands. But I have a hack or a toolkit, so you don't have to download the whole Android Studio. It's like if you had to go the old-fashioned way, it'd be like gigabytes of data. Why do that when you only need like 21 megabytes to unlock the battery stats? So I'm gonna upload that this weekend as well. So appreciate the time. Thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. See you, Bradley. Peace.